Here are the signs that are going to reach record high success and enhance their finances like never before throughout 2026. The first sign, Aries. Aries, Saturn enters your sign for the next 2.5 years. And at first, it's going to strip you of anything or anyone that isn't going with you in your future, that isn't going to stand the test of time. This could be a job that doesn't highlight your true potential, or even a living situation could change. Saturn is going to help you initiate and start new things, but also finish them. And because of that, you are going to reach record high success with something that is going to stick with you and it's going to last. There's going to be a shape shift in your perspective, Aries, behind what it is you're passionate about and how you can create something that is meaningful and something that defines the wealth for the rest of your life. Second on the list, Aquarius. Not only do you have Pluto in your sign bringing you closer to your power, knowing who you are, but you also have the nodes activating your second house of self-worth, confidence, self-esteem. Finances increase like crazy because you start raising your prices. You start really seeing that you have what it takes to make it to the top. And then Aquarius, in that second half of 2026, you have the nodes entering your sign for the first time in 18 years. And this is going to give you a push closer towards your true purpose in this life. You are going to discover who you are, what you're good at, what you love to do, and monetize off of it in big ways. This is going to help you bring people together, form or join communities, share, teach your knowledge, and spread it with the world. And there's a true healing of the throat chakra here, whether it's you stopping yourself in the past because you didn't know how to say it or you were afraid of your voice. All of that is ending in 2026. And the projects that you start now are going to leave you with epic wealth. 2026 is a very fertile year for you, Aquarius. It is all things new, not only in the face of finances and your career and your status, but also in the name of relationships. You could really meet someone that you fall head over heels for. This is a marriage year for you. This is a big money year for you, especially if you have your moon in Aquarius or if you have your Venus in Aquarius, your sun. You got to look at your whole chart. Next off, we have Scorpio. I cannot even express to you how big your career is about to get in 2026. Jupiter enters your 10th house in the sign of Leo. This is going to bring you fame, recognition, something about your purpose and what it is that you're truly meant to be doing in this world. Shines a light on all of your creative projects and endeavors. Your job is going to change. Saturn enters your 6th house and strips you away from something that doesn't make you wake up and shine in the morning. You're going to find yourself feeling like you've outgrown something that you've been doing for a while and it's time for all things new. June 30th, 2026, you begin this year-long cycle with Jupiter in your 10th and the nodes in your 10th of changing your entire world, your status, your reputation, how people see you. All of it gets hit with a massive streak of good luck, good fortune, and immense abundance, truly. Fourth, we have Gemini. This is a big one for you, especially in that first half of 2026. The nodes are activating in your 10th house of career without Saturn, without Neptune. After 14 years of trying to find your place in this world, of trying to create something and then always being pushed down or betrayed or something just had to go wrong when it comes to your career. All of that is changing and this is your payoff moment. The first half of 2026 is when it all truly happens for you and you will see it will be unexpected. It will surprise you in all the ways. The eclipses are going to boost you up successfully and financially, especially because you have Jupiter in the second house helping you make more money. You are defining your purpose unlike ever before. You are creating a name for yourself. People are going to take you more seriously. You're going to look back and say, this is mine. I did it. Nobody can take it away from me. You'll find your voice. You'll find your authenticity. People are going to see you. Remember, this is your payoff moment. This is the reward after immense hard work, after everything you've studied, after everything that you've tried to learn, after everything that you've tried to put out there and then constantly got hit with no's. 2026. It's coming. Next, we have Leo. Jupiter enters your sign, and don't even get me started. When Jupiter entered my sign, I started posting on TikTok. I started, really finding my true purpose. This transit happens once every 12 years and it is going to bring you to your truth. Now, I will say it's going to hit you a little bit differently because the South Node is going to be involved. Every time I think about Leo energy, I think about God, I think about religion, I think about, having something and holding on to something to believe in. There is something very spiritual, very godly that is about to come out of you. And I don't know if you felt this energy ever in your life, the way that you are going to witness miracles, the way that you are going to have, this guardian angel kind of protecting you and shining your light. You're going to probably get closer to your faith, to your religion. But most importantly, you're going to get closer to you. You're going to see yourself, what it is that you're here for and why, and how you can move other people with it. And so success and good luck, good fortune is inevitable for you in 2026, Leos. And so shoot for the stars. Jupiter wants more. It wants expansion, but it also wants truth. Something about you, Leos, is going to feel called to express your knowledge, to teach, to share your wisdom with the world. There is no way that you can hide in 2026. Last but not least, Taurus. The nodes eclipse your 10th house. With Pluto, there's going to be some transformational and pivotal changes in your career in 2026. These changes are going to lead you to the top. There's something about you that is going to have a very powerful effect on other people. Pluto could take you to an extreme, and so the hunger and the drive all of a sudden gets hit with all new energies, and you are just going to run for it. You're not going to settle for less. 2026 is when you take your power back. It's when you put yourself in very powerful leadership type roles. When you are finally recognized for your hard work, your efforts, people are going to see you, people are going to be drawn to you. Pluto energy is very magnetic, and remember, it wants to go all the way to the top, and you are not going to settle for anything less than that. Honorable mention to Libras. I need to talk to Libras for a second. Saturn is going to oppose you throughout all of 2026. Now you can look at this and be like, oh my God, what's gonna happen? Am I gonna lose my job? Am I gonna be okay? Is Saturn opposition? This is gonna be tough. My relationships are doomed. Did we forget that Saturn is exalted in your sign? Did we forget that nobody knows how to deal with Saturn better than Libra energy? Saturn wants fairness. Saturn wants balance. Saturn wants, this is what you need to do in order to create success. And Libra is very good at that give and take. I know that I need to do this in order to get that. But for Libras, this talks more about your relationships than it does about your career or your status in life or your reputation or even your finances. Unless your Venus is in Libra, then it could talk a little bit about your finances. But you got to get a whole birth chart reading to really see how Saturn in Aries is going to affect you in 2026.